Michelle, just got off the range, got some time behind the RCR. Would love to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, you know what? I actually really enjoyed it in comparison to some other closed emitters. I don't typically go towards closed emitters, but this has actually got a pretty big window. I can find the dot super easy. I actually really enjoyed it, but I do have one about it. Tell me about the screws and putting this optic on the gun.
Right. It's one of the number one questions that we get asked is why did you go with this method? So it is a little bit different than your traditional mounting, but what we found with this is that it addressed a really big objection with stripping out screws, which unfortunately does happen on red dots that mount from the top. The other thing that this does is it allows us to get the optic as close as you can to that deck, so that way you can co-witness with your iron sights and no additional plates are needed. Now, it is a little bit different of a method, okay?
Yeah.
So mounting it can be a challenge.
Sure.
I'm sure you may have experienced that. So what we recommend is that you start with the optic upside down, put the 2 screws in the slots, put your blue Loctite on there, and then squeeze, flip it back over. And once you get it put on there, you just hold it down with your thumb and just start going on each side. Generally, that takes care of it. And after you do it a couple times, you're good to go.
Is there a specific tool that comes with the optic, or am I just picking any Allen wrench?
Yeah, in the case, you'll get a Allen key that'll actually fit inside there, which is sized for that, as well as a tube of blue Loctite.
Okay.
So and a torque card. And we've made sure that the spec on that torque card is actually backed up by testing. So if you hit the mark that we recommend on that card, you're good to go, and it will not come off.
Okay, so you can't strip these.
Can't strip them, can't break them.
Okay, great.
Seen it tried, no luck.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you very much for that, because I know I'm going to need to go home and redo it, because I also probably didn't put blue Loctite on it, and I'll have to double check them. So
you're not alone in that. And just remember, when you do put that blue Loctite on there, please try to let it sit for at least 24 hours to get that cure.
Sure.
That way you don't have any issues with those screws backing out.
All right. Well, thank you for the tips.
Awesome. Thanks, Michelle.